Let me just say on a side note, a lot of people in my industry, meaning who get up here and speak and write books and things like that, they will tell you that the customer defines your brand. And that is flat out not true. It's an excuse to throw away the responsibility, okay? You determine your brand, you define it. Now, your customers will tell you whether or not you're right or wrong, but you define it. If I go up to you at a networking event and you say, John, what do you do? I don't say, you tell me. Right? I tell you what I do, right? I'm gonna define it. Look, think, 15 years ago, we all would have defined Apple as a computer company. Today, none of us really would, not first and foremost. And why is that? Because 15 years ago, Steve Jobs decided we're not a computer company. We all had to agree, right? We all had to confirm that, or maybe not, but that's what it starts. So put this responsibility back on yourself. Did we lose the slides? That's sad. It's okay. There they are, amazing. Computer must have went to sleep. Thanks, guys. So again, you define your brand. And I want you to all write this down, because if there's one thing that you take away, actually there's two things I really want you to take away, and I'll get to that one in a minute because it's big and important. But write this down. Anything that you say about your business is taken as a claim. Anything others say about your business is taken as a fact. Right? So of course you think you're amazing. Right? Imagine right now if my mom came up here and said, this kid's book is phenomenal and you should all go buy a copy. How much credibility does that have? Very little, right? It's my mom. I mean, she should say that. If she doesn't, we both need to be in therapy. So, think about that. The way you market yourself matters. When we talked about demonstrating that you're good at what you do, here's another thing. I don't know why testimonials are so underused. They're the most effective weapon we have. Social proof is extremely important. And I know people, I know one guy, I spoke at an event a while back, this guy had over 200 testimonials. I said, what are you doing with them? He said, nothing. Why is that happening? Why, right? Understand that your brand is not a campaign. This isn't something that you can say, all right, John, I get it. I'm gonna go do this branding thing for a few months and see what happens. That's how you do marketing. A marketing campaign has a beginning, and a marketing campaign has an end. Your brand keeps going. It may adjust over time, and that's fine. It should. As you grow, since you're the brand, your brand should grow. It should not look the same 5 years from now, because you're gonna grow and have different interests and add different elements to your business. So your brand's not a campaign, it's a commitment. It's something that you say, okay, this is what I'm gonna stand for. If you look at Zappos, they have committed to customer service. We don't sell shoes, we provide great customer service. That's what they do over and over and over. They're committed to it. Did they invent customer service? No. Did they invent good customer service? No. Are there companies that provide better customer service? Yes. So again, when we sit there and think, I've got to be so unique, no, you just got to do the simple things really, really well. The big thing that I wanted you to take away from this, because this applies to life and not just business, okay? So let's get a little wide with the context right now, all right? Achievers seek results and not approval. So often we wake up every single day and what we're trying to do is get the approval of others. We're trying to do these things like, hey, let me get 10 likes on my Facebook photo, or if I don't have a couple dozen on Instagram, I'm gonna have a heart attack, right? I love social media, but the one negative thing that it's done is it's made us chase approval. We want people to be our friends before we end up wanting the results in our business. We are so concerned with doing everything right and everyone approving that what we're doing, that we're afraid to go out and fail. I'll tell you right now, the reason I've had success, and maybe I've had some success more than some of my competition, is because I fail a lot more than them. I look at it like a race. How many times can I go and screw up? Because I'm just gonna keep going. And by the way, I'm not good at this. I fail all the time. But this is the thing, I care about the results, not necessarily the approval. The approval comes after, right? And for those of us who believe, look, we've already got the ultimate approval from God. Our family loves us. Your friends love you. You've already got the approval that you need. W. Clement Stone said, by the way, if you don't know who W. Clement Stone is, certainly do research. He wrote a book called The Success System That Never Fails, which is phenomenal. W. Clement Stone lived a long time ago, but one of the things that he said that to me was one of the most powerful is, any day that's a social success is a business failure. Imagine if he was alive today. This, he didn't even have the internet, which is sad and horrible. But, so he didn't have social media. He would have a heart attack today if he saw what we're doing. We're chasing fans. We're chasing Twitter followers. We're chasing, website visits. We're chasing all of the wrong things. I know so many people who say, my number one business goal right now is I need to get 1,000 fans on my Facebook page. And I say, what are you going to do when you have those people? I don't know, but it's going to be awesome. Right? We fall into that trap. I used to fall into this trap. It's easy to do. We all want to be loved. But that's not what makes you a success. People will end up approving you. People will end up loving you. You do have a question now? Oh, wonderful. Let's do that. The Success System That Never Fails, which you'll probably have to get on Amazon because I think it's out of print. How many of you have heard or read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill? Okay, so he mentored W. Clement Stone. The two of them together founded Success Magazine, and now you all know how much of a history nerd I am. So it didn't make me popular with the ladies when I was in high school reading all these books, so the first one that said, I'll go out with you, I married. So again, I'm after the results, right? Not the approval. This will work. She said yes, that's a result. Let's go move on to something else, right? We got things to do. So again, stop going out and seeking all of these different social things, all these different things in your business. Seek the results.